Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Can you hear me? Hello, this is Bruce Profits back again with another stream. We made a slight update, so now we have the time on there, so you can see it's 9:23. Got about 6 minutes till open, right? And then we'll start looking for a trade. First, let's mark off some things. So we have the 8:30 level marked already with the indicator. Previous day high is marked. We have midnight open as this yellow line down here, right? It says midnight open right here. And then let's mark off London high and low. I had an indicator for that, but it's acting a little bit wonky today, so I'm just going to mark it myself. So we have London low is the bottom of this green box. This green box identifies London, so we got London low, right? We'll lock that so that way it doesn't move. Then we'll do a London high, which is the top of the green box, so I'll go right there for London high. All right, London high. Then let's do Asian. So Asian is going to be this lightly shaded gray area. So Asian low is going to be down here. We still have yesterday's previous day's low. Excuse me. We have previous day's 50% level still on the chart, right? So we got Asian low very close to the 50% level, right? So that's a sign. And then Asian high is going to be somewhere up here. What we're doing is we're just identifying levels. Our A trades are level based. So this is London high. Excuse me, not London high, Asian high. So we've got Asian high, Asian low. Let's make sure all these things are locked in. Locked or Asian low. Locked. So as far as levels goes, we've got all the levels we need. We've got 8:30, midnight open, London high, London low, Asian high, Asian low. And we have previous day high to previous day low as well. So we got previous day high right here. And then we've got previous day low all the way down here. So now let's mark off previous day's 50% level. All right, so previous day's 50% level is going to be right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move down the old one that I have, right? Move that down to the 50% here. So that one's the one from yesterday, but now that this one's lower, I think that that'll become relevant. Yesterday, this is what we prophesized. It ended up going up, right? So for analysis today, we're above previous day's high, so we're in a deep premium. Probability is we should be looking for sells to go below previous day's high. We've got a lot of levels below us to use as targets. We could target previous day's high. We could target Asian high. We can target London low. We can target midnight open. Also, Asian low, previous day's 50%. And then finally, previous day's low if that's where we're actually going. So if we are bearish, there are a lot of targets for today. Okay. And some of those can be used as sell stops or when price passes them and hits them again, a limit. So sometimes we don't retest them. So I might be using sell stops today. We're looking for most likely sells, so I'm just going to type that out and leave that in thing. So we're in a premium. Let me change the settings for this box. We're in premium looking for sells. An A trade is level based, so all the levels we marked. A B trade is macro based. So right now you can't see the macros. What I'm going to do is I'm going to re-put the macro indicator on there really quick to see. I think it just for some reason, some of my indicators are acting very interesting today. But macros are, excuse me, macro, ICT macro. Okay, we added that to the chart. Let's see if they're in a different place. I can't see. 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, so the macros showed up. There's going to be some macros that are popping up, but these are the London macros. Make sure all these other ones, just turn these on. Okay, so those are the macros. So after 9:30, we're anticipating potential sell-off, and it might just target the 50% level of the previous day's range. It can stop at previous day's high. right? But we have enough levels to take a level-based trade today, so that is good. And then if none of those levels end up being good for a trade, we can use the macros. But what I'm potentially seeing based on how 930 opens is we may sell off 830, sell off London high, get back to previous day's high. We may fail there and go lower. Now let me take a look at the other assets that correlate. So MNQ is slightly above 830 as well. London lows down here. London low. London high is right here. London high. Excuse me. And then the Asian high is right here. Should we label that Asian? We got about 18 seconds till market opens. So I'm gonna go back shortly, but this is Asian low. So we got Asian high, Asian low. We got a lot of different levels that are there, right? But we haven't breached previous day's high on NQ yet. So there's a potential that we may be going higher off of these two levels to that level. If not, we may sell off, right? Could be SMT, but let's get back to ES. So on ES, after open, we're melting below London high, headed towards previous day's high. YM has already rejected off previous day's high. NQ failed to take previous day's high. ES is already above previous day's high. So essentially, we don't have to hit previous day's high on NQ because we've already hit it on the other two pairs. Now, what I'm going to be looking for is just confirmation for an actual entry. So to have caught the 830, you would have to trade it before 930. So that's not something I would do. Okay, we're getting a pullback, possibly for a sell-off of London high. Let's see if that's something we'd even consider. Make sure we're on the right time frame. Sell off London high would be good from here, potentially. But let's see. Let's try to sell this for 5 points. Well, it's already kind of melting a little bit. Let's leave it alone. Let's leave it alone. Let's leave it alone. 830 is right there, so let's just leave that alone. Hold on. London high. If we did put the sell trade, hypothetically, to get to 830, we'd still have room. Let's see if that makes sense. Considering where we are, maybe we do sweep the 830. So that's why I kind of was a little bit hesitant to put that on there. Let's take a second. Again, we are trying to look for shorts. Let's see if this clears up liquidity a little bit, or if price just fails to stay above London high, which would be a good sign to buy. Yeah, let's sell London high and see how that works. We'll sell it. Sell it. We'll sell it here. Wait, what? What is this? Oh, there's an error. There's an error. There's an error. There's an error. Wait, there's an error. There's an error. There's an error. There's an error. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Terrible error on those accounts. For some reason, it entered way too large on those accounts. Looks like this may fail. May flatten this position on these other accounts. Let's see. I don't know why that did that to me. It's so odd. That is so odd, I can't lie. Trade's not looking good. Okay, that was flattened. Alright, we just took a loss. Take a second. Take a second. Take a second. Okay, we were a little bit too early with that. We're gonna take a second and let the market kind of develop a little bit more. Slight loss on some accounts, full loss on these other accounts. Take a second. We hit 830. Could be a good sign we're gonna go down. Let's try it. Let's try it one more time.
Order submitted.
Let's try the trade one more time. Why does it keep entering that many contracts on here? That's the because this is a challenge. This isn't the right thing. That's why it's doing that. I couldn't tell why. So odd. All right, so it's melting, but I'm upset because of just how it's going, and I didn't enter on these other accounts. See if we can get follow through here. Uh, it's not good. We're shorting here.
Order filled.
Bit. Oh no, that was a limit order for the other trade. Is it going down or up? Holy shit. Maybe we were wrong about the shorts too early. I have to close this. Uh-oh. Fuck. Big loss. Big loss. Stop. Stop trading for the day. Stop. Done. Big loss. Stop trading for the day. Things got out of control. Not good. Not good at all. Bad trade. Lost more than I should have in these accounts. Done for the day. Have to be done for the day. I messed up the week already. I just gave back the week's profits. Um, Too eager. The lot sizing wasn't good. Um, so let me just take a break. Let me just lock away from this. Um, I tried to be too much of a seller when there's still equal highs to sweep. It didn't reject 830. When I finally had some slight profit on these other accounts, I added to it at the wrong time. Um, I don't want to keep forcing the sells at the 830 level. We're above the 830 level now at this point. So maybe we're just going to be shooting higher and we're not actually going lower, which makes sense. We're crossing previous day's high on YM to go up. So maybe 830 is actually buying up and I missed that cue. Probably should stop right here. So let me just not press a button and just take a second. Can I recover this loss tomorrow? Yes. Should I keep trading? No. How can I stop? I can stop pressing buttons. That's how I can stop. You can stop pressing buttons. We're above 830. Will we sell here? I want to. I want to sell here. Should I try it one more time? I probably shouldn't try it one more time. But we're failing below 8. Damn. The trade. What's the problem? Too much, too much, too much. Just come back tomorrow, right? Yeah, because I'm trying to force this sell and it's not looking good. Got to just come back tomorrow potentially. Let's see. It's gonna sell off of here, right? It's gonna sell. Let's try one more time. Let's try one more time.
Order filled.
Because now we're below 830 again. I want to see if we will melt. Last try. Last try. Last try. Last try. Last try.
Order filled.
Let's see, last try. After this, we're done. Come on. Come on. Last try, last try. Come on. Come on, last try. Come on. Last try, come on. Come on, last try. Come on, clear the lows. Last try. Shit. Come on. Am I tripping? Come on. It should short the previous day's high. Come on. Last try, last try. Come on, last try, last try, last try. Come on. Uh, it's not looking good. You're married to the bias. Come on. Last try. Last try. YM is failing at previous day's high. Hopefully this melts lower. Last try, last try. Come on. Last try to mitigate. Too aggressive. You should have used one contract. Last try. Come on. Fuck. I'm trapped in a bias. I'm trapped mentally. All right, close it. Done for the day. Biggest loss in a while. Close it. All right, that's it. Lock off the computer. What lessons did you learn? You learned a few lessons. The risk management was terrible today. I lost more in some accounts than I should have. Um, that's it. Terrible risk management today. Could have mitigated it a bit. Didn't mitigate it. Paid the price. Now we're at a set. We're at a setback. Um, Too many trades. Lock out. Lock out today. Lock out. You try to force the sells at 8:30 too often. Shit failed. It's going up. It's just going up. Bro, that sucks. That sucks. Sucks royally. It sucks. Three attempts. Three attempts trying to sell London High, then 8:30 failed. Any slight profit it gave me, I wouldn't take it. Go break even. Let's try to be a buyer and see if we can catch a piece of this buy. Let's try to be a buyer and see if we can catch a piece of this buy.
Order
Let's see.
filled.
Can it shoot up? Now we're chasing it. Now we're chasing it. This is the real last attempt. If we lose here, we're taking tomorrow. We're taking the rest of the week off if we lose this. We're taking the rest of the week off. Should have buy stopped 8:30, but then we try to sell it too much. Let's see if we can shoot up. It's not looking good. Egos got attached to this trade. Egos got attached to this trade.
Order filled.
Egos got attached to this trade, bro. Should have been looking bullish once we failed to sell off properly. Let's see if we can catch any piece to mitigate drawdown. That's all I'm worried about at this point, just mitigating the drawdown a little bit. Let's see if we can catch one more piece just to mitigate it. We hit the macro high. Fuck, price is reversing there. Damn, that may have been my slight profit that's now gone. Damn it. Um, Slightly on a degen path right now. This don't make no sense. This don't make no sense at all. God damn. Just close and walk away. You acting stupid as shit. You acting dumb as shit. You just lost the most you lost. Close this shit up. Close this shit up. Close it. Close it. You failed today. You failed today. That's it. You failed today. We close it up. We failed today. We failed today. We erased about a good amount of profits. So what we do is now we just we sit here and cry about it like an idiot. But all right, bro, we'll talk. We'll be back on it. Appreciate you guys. No, the loss is too big. The loss is too big to even keep trading this. You're stupid. You've got to close this up. It's over.